city has got thunderstorms and lightning and rain. And it's always sunny in our studio. Today on Big Morning Buzz Live, we got rock and roll royalty, Lisa Marie Presley. She's gonna open up about her life in the spotlight, and guess what? She's performing. Also from the hilarious Welcome back. Our next guest is rock royalty. Her third album, Storm and Grace, is available now, and she's going to perform for us in just a little bit. But first, please welcome Lisa Marie Presley. It's so cool to have you here.
Well, thanks for having me. It's nice to be here.
Thank you for storming and gracing our presence.
Oh, goodness. You're welcome.
Where's the drummer when we need him?
I know, he's gone.
I know, right?
I always need him.
Okay, so you've changed your sound a little bit.
I have.
You've gone a little bit more bluesy.
I was a little more broken down, a little more, raw,
Does
naked.
this feel more like you, or are you feeling more like you're?
It's like me
your
now.
Your soul is out there now.
I think it's more like me now, I would say, yeah. It's definitely more comfortable for me. It feels very natural now.
You sound a lot like your dad. It's crazy.
Really?
There are those lower notes that I have to say. Oh, wonderful. They're very good.
Thank you. That's a big compliment. Thank you.
Now, you are working with T-Bone Burnett, who is like, what is it, like 12-time Grammy winner, Academy Award winner?
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of everything.
He does.
How was it working with him?
So inspiring and intimidating and all this amazing things which I needed, so honored that he did it, the record, and it was just I would do every record with him if I could.
What did he change about the process? What was different?
I think just the process this time was done live in 16 days. We did 12 songs, all live, so basically 2 songs a day, I think, pretty much. And the musicians are incredible, and it was just, I don't know, it was just everything was so organic and uncontrived,
And yeah, well, pop music tends to be a little bit less real,
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, this
there
is
was no,
definitely
there was no hiding. There was lots of things you can do, and bells and whistles and smoke screens you can put up, and there was none of that, obviously.
So this is raw and real.
Yeah.
This is what we get.
Right.
Everything is right there. Now, you seem to have a sort of a fascination, let's say, with the word storm. I've noticed. The name of the album, there's a song on the album as well, and your son's middle name, which I think is adorable, Ben Storm.
You're the first one that caught that, actually, yes.
So are you a bit of a storm chaser?
Storm chaser, storm catcher, storm starter. Yeah, and I love storms.
What kind of storms?
All storms.
Thunderstorms?
All.
Those are my favorite.
Lightning, thunder, everything. I love it. I get really excited if there's going to be rain and a storm.
Me too. Does that make us weird?
I think so.
When I was growing up, that was the thing that would calm me down. Anytime there was a lightning and thunderstorm, I would just like strip down and lay in my living room with all the doors open, the windows open.
That's right. I know. There used to be tornado warnings in Memphis, and everybody would get so worried, and I'd get all excited and be out the window trying to find it, and
Tornadoes are a little bit more dangerous than just a
it's true.
regular storm. Those you have to watch out for and like hide in the basement or something low.
Yeah, but that's, yeah.
Now you are a mother of 3-year-old twins as well, and you're going on tour for this album.
I am.
Are you crazy? First of all, you're taking the kids, I heard?
think so, when I'm like 1 minute giving a bath, the other minute I'm on TV, the next minute I'm rehearsing and sound checking, or we're on stage, and then I'm going and putting on a DVD and running, and it's crazy right now, but I actually really like it. It's, like I had 3 hours off yesterday, so we ran to Serendipity and FAO Shorts, and then we ran back, and, and then we went into another radio station. Yeah, so it was like, it's definitely, it's challenging, but I like it. I love being busy, and so that's good.
So you're going to pile them all in a bus, and you're going to go across the country?
Yeah, we are. And there's going to be a lot of DVDs more than normal being watched, I think.
What do they watch? What are their favorites?
It's very pre-selected. It's very much pre-qualified. All, early Disney movies tend towards. Later ones are too chaotic, and they have to be all, I don't know,
You're judging Disney right now.
I know, but they have to like, I don't know why they have to expose them to things they don't necessarily need to be exposed to at 3 and 2. So like Aristocats, or what's the little one?
Little
Mary
Mermaid.
Poppins.
Oh, okay, all right.
You know, things like that.
Old school.
Lilo and Stitch, they love too.
So cute. What about like Barney and all those things?
Barney's good.
Phineas and Ferb, right? Who's in it?
Yeah.
Now, everybody was talking about Coachella this year because they did the whole hologram thing with Tupac. And now it sounds like they really want to do something with Elvis. How do you feel about all that?
I've always kind of maintained that if it's done tastefully, I would have no problem with it. You sort of, I mean, the technology is quite impressive and advanced, so no, I don't have a problem with it if it's done well.
I thought it was the coolest thing seeing Tupac up there.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider performing with your hologram dad?
I probably would stand clear. That's a little bit weird for me. But I mean, the rest of it's like, it's fine if it's done projected for others, but for me to be doing that, it's a little strange.
Well, Natalie Cole kind of did it with her dad, the unforgettable duet.
Not
Wasn't visually, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
the
don't
music
know.
video was a little different, I
Yeah.
suppose, but it would be very cool. Let us know if you change your mind.
Well, I
'cause-
could, you know, we'll see, but I don't know. You know, when Celine did that thing on Idol a while ago with my dad, I was asked to do that, and I couldn't do it. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I doubt it.
Is it just too close to you, or is it
Yeah.
intimidating, or what is it?
I think it's just too close. I just, you know, let him do his thing. I don't need, you know, if they're going to do him and do that, that's great. I don't need to jump in on it.
Yeah. Well, you grew up kind of in the public eye. Does that change the way you live your life now?
Probably in that I'm more one to avoid than be wanting to speed dial the paparazzi when I go to Starbucks.
Right. Are you on Twitter? Do you do the whole social networking thing?
I just started 2 months ago on Twitter, and there's a lot about it I love. And then there's just like, really, you know, it gives people a platform to show their mental illnesses as well and display them.
That is absolutely true. Are you following a bunch of people
A lot
yet?
of people that don't need to have some voice and say so and platform that can hide and say all this, like, do you really say stuff like that to other people? Yeah, there's a little too much of that.
Yeah.
Maybe when they get like some kind of system to make it so that, okay, block is good.
Blocks are good, yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
uh-huh.
It's a lot cheaper than therapy, mostly,
That's
I
true.
think.
That's true.
Do you ever get surprised at the kinds of things that your fans or those people out there are like trying to get their hands on from your family?
I'm never I'm always, it's just, yeah, you know, it can get pretty crazy out there with that stuff. That's been happening my whole life, though, you know, various things that were, you know, even mine that show up at auction or that were his, or, you know, there's so many strange things like that.
Well, there was that story just recently about Michael Jackson, the letter that was written to you that then got stuck up on auction, which I think is so, I don't know, how did you feel about that? I felt like it was almost
Yeah.
awful.
Well, I mean, you know, 3 days later, some weirdo is auctioning off my father's crypt that he was in for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So I don't really know. Like, that was a few days after the letter. So it's like, I mean, it was just like a weird week in Julian's.
Yeah, okay.
But I have to say that he was very cooperative about that letter, that note that I just felt inappropriate to be in someone else's hands. And
Right.
so he was really nice and actually took it down and gave it back
Oh, good.
to me. Which
How
is
did he
nice.
get it in the first place?
Good question. Don't know. It was stolen, I think, because somebody tweeted it to me. And
Wow.
then I saw the writing and I was like, and then, you know, I just asked, can you just do me a favor? This is a little weird, but can you not have that just up for auction?
Totally. Well, he was nice enough to take it down. So all
Yeah, he was.
all
He was.
ended
He was
well.
actually really, really cool about that.
Good.
The
All right.
crypt guy needs some help, I think. Some
We
therapy.
have a little game that we want to play with you called Pass the Bowl.
Oh, God.
And this
Okay.
is where we put some celebrities' questions in this bowl, and you get to answer it, what they want to know.
Like just any other celebrity that was
Any
here
other
before?
celebrity that's been on Buzz.
Okay.
Oh, pick wisely. Don't pick that one. Whatever you do, don't pick that one. Oh my God.
From Regina Spektor.
Uh-huh.
Question. If you remember your dreams, what's one of your favorite ones? That's really safe.
That's
I'm lucky.
nice.
My favorite. Usually my favorite dreams are when I am somehow in some sleep state where I am reconnecting with someone who, or I feel like I'm having a conversation with someone who's passed away or something like that, and I'm deep, sort of intertwined with them, and then I like those dreams.
Those are great dreams.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
And she's not going anywhere. Not only are we giving away Storm and Grace right now, it's available to you, but if you want to win it, we got 10 signed copies. For a chance to win, follow us at VH1 on Twitter. Tweet us the buzzword STORM and add the hashtag VH1 Buzz. And as always, official rules apply. But you're not going anywhere because you're going to perform for us. We'll be back with more Big Morning Buzz Live next. Music. She's going to perform her single Weary for us right now. Give it up for Lisa Marie Presley.
Thank you.
So uneasy lay your head, those weird shoulders. I wanted to unburden them, but you let it go. Too dirty to clean your hands, too weary sober. Why was your prescription there? But the bottle ran out. Can you hear me now? Why you so it out? Don't get hung up here. Let's forget each other. You can move on, dear. Can move on, dear. Too toxic for a glimpse. Too many sins for confession. I would have been your priestess, but I tripped on my own. Now all the honey's in a hornet's nest, and all the spiders spin their web, and all the colors that you knew they had, but you wanted to know. Can